Well, there's no mistaking who we're looking at here. That's for sure. Oh, it's a little dark. Let's brighten this up a bit. Well, that's better. Might be a little better once we zoom out here, and we'll see we are at West Pier with a mosquito on my arm. You know, it's the 16th, right, of September. How do we still have mosquitoes? I don't even know how that's even possible. Here we of course have the Algoma Guardian. They definitely kicked the speed up here a little bit as they went past the bridge there. They're cooking. And they're going quick for a few reasons. One is, well, they have places to be, but two, just another ship hot on their heels. Yeah, we'll come all the way around. We'll see. It's gonna be really bright now. That's not straight. There you can kind of see the sunset we're working with here tonight. So looking that way, quite a bit of light. Flip it around, and not so much. Oh, I thought I saw someone fishing off the back. I was thinking that is some fast trolling, because they are moving. And I mentioned they have a ship hot on their heels. Here, I'll show you in just a minute. I want to, if I can be fast enough to get a picture here. Because they are flat cooking. There we go. Ooh, yep, quite a few mosquitoes. Ooh, that one was getting me good. Right behind the ear too, you know, little buggers. There they go. So, I did not look where they're going because I was ill prepared as normal. Or I can actually tell you. I might as well just take a moment here. Maybe you can see me. Well, you're on the edge. I'm probably really dark though. I imagine they're probably going to Thunder Bay. Yep, Thunder Bay. See, I could have just said that. I didn't want to assume wrong. But now this is the third time I've mentioned a ship on their heels. And we get a nice view of someone pulling right in there. What we will see is a Joseph Block. Right there. Ooh, making their exit from the lock. They were side by side while I was eating dinner, and I inhaled dinner, did my dishes, just in time to hear the Algoma Guardian give their sound, you know, their whistle saying they were leaving. And well, I knew I would not get the chance to see them side by side in the locks. So there's that. We got some. Am I fast enough to get them? No. And they go, there they are. They're confused. They're going north. Oi, you're going the wrong way. I think the warm weather has them confused. They're like, well, it's 80 degrees. Oh shoot, what's it, like 26 for Canadians? 26 Celsius, something like that. Thinking, we might as well just go back, you know? Oh, I'm a nerd. Gosh, I'm a nerd, which is no surprise to anyone. So as you can tell, I'm still around. I did post, I think I posted that video of the helicopter. That's right, that happened since my surgery. And then we'll see. I recorded one right after I picked up Argo after my surgery. We'll see if I end up posting it. I don't know how well it worked out. I've not reviewed it yet. But there's a chance I've posted 2 videos since my surgery, and this will be the 3rd. So I'm still here, still doing the recovery thing. So doctors say I have till Friday. Friday is when I should be able to go back to normal and everything. And we'll see. Today's Tuesday. We'll see. But of course, last Friday, heck, I was barely walking around. So I guess there has certainly been some improvement. So. Argo is in the truck. I brought him with me. He's hanging out in the back seats. You know, I boarded him for several days, and now I don't want to leave him anywhere, you know. He's such a good boy. And they said that too at the borders. He's such a good boy. Everyone knows it. I'll zoom out just a little bit so you can see the tower cranes back there. Oh, it's more geese. Confused geese. Yep. There's already been speculation. Here, just a few little comments around on my walks, because my walks are much slower now. Much slower, much shorter. If they are going to be working all winter, I'm assuming they will on the lock. But, you know, that one winter they built that big cover. So who knows if they'll do that again this winter. And as I mentioned before, a week from today, actually, because it's Tuesday, my father will be here. So I'll be showing him around. So I'm going to try to have enough stuff timed so still videos coming out while he's here, because I certainly won't be recording any while he's here. So when you're over here, it's always, at least for me, trying to get a shot lined up between the poles, right? So you don't have a pole, you know, bisecting the ship. I think this might be our spot. If I zoom out just a touch, I'm gonna go between these 2 poles here. This might, I don't know. We're gonna see if the block ends up fitting in there. Well, a mosquito is trying to get me right on the finger. Hey, go away, mosquito. No, not quite, huh? Not quite, like just barely too long to fit. Dang it. These are things I worry about. I don't know if anyone else worries about them, but I do. Just because I like to have, you know, nothing intersecting my subject. That's the old photographer in me. But we've had a couple days of really just lovely weather, darn near 80 degrees. Supposed to be the same tomorrow. You know, and it's been really nice, but it's also been kind of driving me nuts because we have really nice weather while I can't go do much in the weather because I'm still recovering. So we're gonna need to brighten things up here a bit. There we go. Just quiet. Pretty easy to see their draft there. Yep. They have probably, if not the best, one of the best paint schemes on their ships here. Well, if you heard that sound, that kind of whoop, that's the bridge. So we're going to see the bridge come down, the train bridge. I think there's just a salty coming up, still below Rotary Park. I think that's the only one coming here in the near future that might be affected by this bridge. Let's zoom in on that. You can see it coming down there. You can see the red lights on there. Those turn red as soon as it starts to go down. I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard the train. Maybe it's not quite here yet. Usually you hear their whistle, but maybe we will here very shortly. I'm gonna try not to make anyone sick. And they'll see clean through. Nope, not quite. They don't have the other door open. As I rotate around here, we're going to be back when we have more light. I'm going to have to darken it down just a touch. Just a touch. There we go. There's our spot, our clean spot between the poles. I was getting pictures with my phone. Dang it. Oh, man, mosquitoes are relentless today. It's amazing we still have mosquitoes in September. It's kind of crazy. If I was professional, like Mike, if I was Mike there over in Duluth, I'd be able to tell you stats on these ships. But I'm not there yet, so you should be seeing that on the screen. Some stats on the Joseph L. block here. If I do my job right. I will, if I can do this without, oh gosh, falling. Zoom out. I'm just going to pop up here. You see my antenna there? See how it's bent on the tip? I'm going to go back here to the block. I was driving down to Traverse City, a doctor's appointment in August. I was driving down I-75 when these turkey vultures were eating something on the side of the freeway. It flew up, one flew up right in front of me, hit my antenna there and took it right off the roof. And you see it's bent there on the tip. So, stinging turkey vulture. I know someone who does like bird, I don't know if the right term is bird rehab. They help injured birds. And I was wondering if I was gonna have to call them, but no, the bird flew off. Only my antenna was worse for wear. So, I think that's gonna do it here from West Pier in Sault Ste. Marie. I'm gonna zoom out here. I don't know if you can, does it show up? It almost seems like there's like a pillar over there, a light. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Maybe it's a post-surgery thing. We'll come over here, we'll get a look at the bridge here now that's fully down. I gotta angle it. There we go. Bridge is down. I don't hear a train, so I'm not going to hang out for the train. But thanks for joining myself and the best boy. Okay, you know I got to show him, right? You know I have to. He is the star. So let's see. Take the camera off the tripod. Okay. Now, the trick will be, can I get out of the truck? Oh, with one leg not working quite right. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, I did it. Did it. Well, we got to make that a whole lot brighter. There he is. Hi, Argo. Hi. There he is right there. He's the best boy. Thanks for joining Argo and myself. We'll be back really soon. Yes.